Shalom, good evening.
Shalom, good evening,
Hello.
Minister. Good evening,
Shalom.
Kvod
Shalom,
Asara,
Kavod.
to the Minister. We're
Neighbor.
going to spotlight everybody. First, it's good to have you with us, Minister Yankelevich. Thank you very much for joining us from Israel. Minister Yankelevich is the government minister for the diaspora. Her job is to make sure that she maintains a strong connection between Israel and the diaspora communities like ours around the world. We are so delighted that you have taken time out of your incredibly busy schedule to be with us, and we are very, very grateful that you are here. And welcome, first of all, to our evening. It is an evening of music, and to get a flavor of Israeli music from modern to pop to classical and even to some opera. And we are delighted that everyone is here with us and that you are joining us on the most special day in Israel's calendar, Yom HaAtzmaut. It is the twilight of Yom HaAtzmaut. It is just over in Israel, but here we are. The sun is still out, and we are enjoying the last couple of hours of Yom HaAtzmaut. And without further ado, Minister Yankelevich, I'm delighted you're with us, and we look forward to hearing from you with some updates from Israel. Minister Yankelevich.
Toda rabba. Thank you very much. Shalom lekulam. V'yom ha'atzmaut sameach. It is such an honor and pleasure to celebrate Israel's 73rd birthday with the Western Marble Arts Synagogue and Community. Thank you for the opportunity. Toda rabba. For an evening of music to highlight the great diversity and strength of the state of Israel and the Jewish people. So thank you, Dr. Michael Ziff and Rabbi Daniel Epstein for inviting me to join your communal celebration. And good luck to you and your wife, Elena, on your new positions as Rabbi and Rebbetzin of this important Jewish community. Mazal tov.
Thank you.
Yom HaAtzmaut does not only celebrate the day in which Israel became an independent state, it celebrates a moment in history in which the Jewish people came together to launch our greatest collective project. 73 years ago, a new paradigm was established, one of a diverse and free people with an independent nation state where Jews around the world draw strength from the state of Israel, and the state of Israel draws strength from its devoted brothers and sisters. Today, we celebrate Israel as a strong, prosperous and independent Jewish and democratic nation. Our task now is to create a future in which the Jewish people remain one united and vibrant people, connected by a common history, text, and tradition, but perhaps more importantly, a common destiny and shared future. Unlike past generations, today we have the great privilege to look beyond our survival and together, as a vibrant Jewish state and global Jewish people, invest our energy and lifting up our entire world. This is our opportunity to lifting up the entire world. I believe that our greatest success as Jewish people are still ahead of us, Bezrat Hashem. When I imagine Israel at 100, I imagine a diverse Jewish people that fully embraces the power of our global mosaic. I imagine a mutual conversation and relationship between the state of Israel and Jewish communities around the world. It will be conversation that allows for each side to listen and respect the other. It will be conversation that empowers us to together solve the great challenges facing us as a people. Now our task is to create this aspired reality, just as our grandparents imagined living as a free people in our homeland, and then went on to turn this to turn this distant dream into a living reality, so too, it is up to us to bring about our desired future and shared destiny. In the past year, as Minister of Diaspora Affairs, I have modeled this truth through working to bridge the gap between the State of Israel and world Jewry. We are now working to create an official and long-lasting conversation through developing a consultation process between the State of Israel and world Jewry. As the Jewish state, we have an obligation and responsibility to hear the voices of the Jewish world. This is just one step of many to bring about the Jewish people's shared future, Be'ezrat Hashem. Each and every one of us, from London to Jerusalem, is called upon to bring our creativity, experience, and passion to this developing Jewish conversation. On that note, I look forward to the opportunities to celebrate many smachot with you. Be'ezrat Hashem, soon in person. It's great in Zoom, but I hope that it will be soon face-to-face. Before I finish, I want to thank you, the Jewish community of the UK, for your ongoing, profound, and committed support to the State of Israel for the past 73 years. Thank you. So I wish you a Chag Atzmaut Sameach. Toda Rabba. Thank you very much. Chag Sameach.
Thank you very much indeed. Really wonderful to hear from you. And I know we were discussing with you and with your dear assistant Tuvia, who's been really incredible to talk to for me over the last few months. You were scheduled to come to England at the last moment with Corona. It didn't quite happen. We look forward really to having you here and to be able to host you in our shul. We'll be honestly delighted and excited to have you here. And B'atzlacha, the best of luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to add Michael Ziff, who will just say a few words of thanks to you for joining us, to the president of our synagogue, Dr. Ziff.
Thank you. I'm not sure about the doctor part, but if there's any noise, please excuse my grandchildren who I'm sitting with my son babysitting with. Minister, can I say thank you very much indeed for those very heartwarming words. You're very welcome when you do come to England, that you should come to the most important synagogue in Great Britain, which is Western Marble Arch. But I guess you'd probably be centrally based anyway. And if you were visiting a member of parliament or your opposite ministers, we're the closest synagogue, probably certainly to the parliament or anywhere around that, in that area. So please come and visit us.
Thank you very much.
A pleasure. Very insightful in your very busy time, and we really do appreciate you taking time out to address us this evening. And truthfully, we really do hope that one day you will come and pay us a visit and speak to us. And I will guarantee more than the numbers we've got tonight on the screen. We'll try and hopefully have a shul full once again by then, by the time you're allowed back in again. So there we go. But thank you again and look forward to meeting you at some point.
Toda Rabba. Thank you very much. Chag Atzmaut Sameach, everyone. Ve'be'atzlacha. Toda Rabba.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Minister Yankelevich. It's wonderful to have you with us and to have a wonderful evening and a Shabbat Shalom. And a wonderful, and Israel should only have strength. And I was speaking to people who said that the numbers of people who are out and about in the streets, even 5 or 6 weeks ago, they couldn't imagine that they'd be able to be out in these numbers safely. And they told us to have faith. But please God, in a few weeks with our vaccination program, also we'll have a chance to be back together. And we take that as comfort and excitement. And Be'ezrat Hashem, you'll have a chance to enjoy you and all of our own community together again, once again.
Toda Rabba, Be'ezrat Hashem, toda Rabba. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.